Hey there, my Scorpio family. Hope you guys are doing well. This is Darlene. I was doing a reading actually for myself today, and I thought, gee, I think I should do this for all the Scorpios out there. So that's what I've decided to do. This is going to be a reading on how the North Node, the North Node is shifting, and if you don't know what the North Node is, you can go online and do a search and find out where it falls on your chart and that kind of thing. I'll let you do that on your own. I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not going to, make a fool out of myself and tell you the wrong thing, to be honest, but I do know it does make a huge difference because it's associated with the moon, and we all know the moon has a huge impact on us because it represents our emotions often, and as well as other things. I mean, come on, it changes the oceans. I mean, it's a huge factor for us here on our little planet. So I'm going to pull a reading, and what I'm asking Spirit to tell me is we're going to start here with what the change is that the North Node shifting signs will bring for Scorpio. And then secondly, pardon me, what can you look for? What's coming toward you? What will this shift in the North Node bring to you? And then I think, let's see what I think what I'll do also then is maybe what a future outcome, what it's going to look like, after we get into the North Node shift for a while, because I believe it lasts, gosh, don't quote me, I want to say it stays in a sign 2.5 years, I think, something like that. But again, just do a search on YouTube. They'll have plenty of info on it, I'm sure. All right, so let's ask Spirit, please show us what changes this North Node shift is going to make for my Scorpios. Show me what changes. How's it going to affect? Okay, thank you. I'm going to bring out 3 cards here, so let's see what else. What changes will this North Node make for my Scorpios? Okay. All right, so there's going to be some truth telling. This could be a person because it's a king. If it's you, then you're coming into your truth. Be checking and be sure that's on the camera. Okay, good. Gosh, lots of good opportunities. Money is looking good. Page of Wands. This is all. I'm trying to put this in the perspective of change. So, okay, so we're going to have some new opportunities. Obviously, the page is, he's sitting there looking and examining his wand, and you've got, here, let me pull it. You've got new growth on it, so he's looking at his opportunities there. And the King of Swords, of course, he rules by virtue of truth and honesty. And, he's a king. He's in charge of his kingdom. And then the Ace of Pentacles, that's a new opportunity that based in the 3D, something tangible. Could be a new job, could be, more money, but it's something tangible in the 3D. So those things will be changing for my Scorpios. Now let's see what's coming toward us. And I say us because I'm a double Scorpio. Rising and ascending Scorpio with moon in Aries. All right, that's me. Enough about me. All right, Spirit, show us what is coming toward my Scorpios. What will this North Node be doing and bringing toward my Scorpios? Nope, they said that's it. Okay. Oh, love that. Healing and hope and wishes coming true. Commitment or tradition. Oh my goodness. And the Justice. Y'all look at this. 3 major arcana cards here and what it's bringing for us. Wow, this is impressive. So the Hierophant is tradition, typically it can be commitment in a marriage, that kind of thing. If it is, this isn't specific to a relationship reading, but it's often thought of as a commitment card in relationships. But it's also, I always think of this also as being a very spiritual card. And, you know, he's got two fingers here pointing up at heaven, and he's looking at these two, I'm going to call them supplicants here in front of him that he's giving wisdom to. So I think this means, and then I'm going to just read the energy off of what I'm getting here. I think that there's a lot of healing and hope that you're getting, and wishing on your stars, and that's what you should do here. And I think, if anything, the commitment here, not to say that you couldn't have it in other areas, but I'm feeling a commitment to yourself. I know, Scorpio, I've been through some really rough, especially this last 14 months of my life. I wouldn't want to repeat it, but I learned a lot too. So I feel this is an energy that we are coming into our own now a little more, and we're committing to ourselves and what's good for us and what's healing for us. And I think that's backed up by this Justice card. I think because of what many of us have been through in this recent phase, I'll call it, justice is coming to us, balance is coming to us, and harmony, and some good karma. I often look at that card as karma, whether it's reversed or upright. In this case, it's upright. I think we got some good karma due us. I'm claiming that. How about you guys? All right, now let's see what do we want to ask here? What do we want to ask? Come on, Spirit, talk to me here. What? Because I want to do yours. Mine was much more personal. I want to ask, what lessons do we need to learn? What is this North Node changing signs going to bring us in terms of lessons or challenges that we need to be aware of? What lessons or challenges do we need to be aware of with this shift? Okie dokie here. Okay, thank you. Wow, things are changing. They're going to change, and I think okay, so we need to be aware. All right, so things are changing. Obviously, that's what the Wheel of Fortune, but that's typically thought of as very good changes, obviously, and we've got a lot, I think, showing here on the board already. There may be people there that, what I'm feeling, this is the card of deception and lies or cheating. I'm just thinking that Spirit's giving us a heads up. Okay, yeah, those are going to be those people that we have to be aware of. And you know, now we know that, but what time in life aren't there those people? You know, we just have to always be mindful and use our intuition when dealing with that. But what I'm feeling more off of this card is this guy it's the stealing away energy, like he's putting, you know, there's 7 swords here, and he's leaving 2 swords and taking the other 5 and sneaking away from this encampment here. He's trying to gain an advantage over this quote-unquote enemy that's camped out here in these tents below. So for me, what I'm gaining from this is that he is trying to, you know, back to what I just said, he's gaining an advantage, a tactical, strategic advantage. And I really think that that's the message that's coming through to me. That's kind of a two-edged sword. So our challenge is to use our intelligence. You know, this is swords. So swords is about mental processes and the mind. Let's be smart. Let's use our tactical and mental capacity and skills to not let people get up on us, obviously, but to just to be strategic and you know, knowing what I've been through, it's like, don't let people take advantage of you. That's really just kind of basing off some things I've dealt with recently. Don't let people take advantage of you. And by doing that, what we have to look forward to is, it says this is a challenge, but maybe that just means this is the happy home card, the happily ever after card. It's also the 1111 card. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but my channel is named Scorpio 1111 because I am actually a quadruple 11, but that's my birthday. It's also my numerology. So there's that. And to me, this means I feel a lot of synchronicity energy coming off of this. So it feels to me that we need to pay attention to synchronicities, and if numbers are one of your synchronicities that you get messages from, then be sure and pay attention to that. And that's not a message I have typically ever gotten in a reading. Well, not the ones I've been doing recently anyway. So I think that's important. But I think that also I'm just seeing this kind of a castle. I guess it is a castle in the background. You know, we're building our castle. That's what I feel like all this is telling us. Keep hope. Things are turning in our favor. Be strategic, and we're going to build this happily ever after. That's what's coming. I think it's a challenge in that maybe we're going to be faced with things that we've never had to be faced with. I feel like there's a lot of things changing in the world, folks. I don't need to tell y'all that. And one of the biggest things I'm in tune with and I'm aware of is that nothing stays the same, which is a very old adage, of course, but more than ever in this new energy that we're all experiencing, it is feeling to me like the challenge for us all is to be okay with change. Let me say that again. It isn't that things don't constantly change, of course it does. But what we are being taught is how to be okay with the change, and that change is happening more rapidly than it ever has. And why that message came through here, I don't know, but it is what it is. So hopefully that will mean something to someone out there. And to pay attention to those synchronicities, because and not just numbers, of course, synchronicities happen in so many ways. But I think that we'll get a lot more out of life if we can just relax and say, okay, this is just another change, and look for the symbols, look for those hidden messages that come to us sometimes. They will point you in a direction quite often that you might not have chosen consciously. Okay, and let's see, what might our potential outcome be that this North Node is going to bring us, Spirit? What might the potential outcome for our Scorpio people here be with this North Node change? Oh, okay, wow, well, we like that. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh wow, and look, I can't make that up, but I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna shuffle back. If that comes back, it does. I'm gonna one more card, please, Spirit. One more card. Wow, so the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Two of Cups is love. Now, this could be a lot of things. It's not necessarily romantic love, but it certainly can be, all right? And this is a message, don't get in our heads, because we're... I don't know about you guys, but I have this bad habit of overthinking everything. So the potential outcome here is that we're going to have our wishes fulfilled. We're going to find love and happiness. And the only message is don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Again, it was what I was saying before about changes happening in our challenge and our mission, if you will, or our lesson is to adapt more easily and more quickly and not get stuck in overthinking everything. No, that's a big no-no, and I'm trying my best to overcome it, but woo, easier said than done. Okay, anything else? Let me see if there's anything else Spirit wants to tell us about this North Node change. Anything else, Spirit, that you'd like to tell our Scorpios about this North Node change? Anything we need to know? Okay, thank you. Well, can't make that up. Okay, so lots of us, I'm thinking, may have some love coming. Good cup of love coming from whoever you're interested in out there, whether it's male or female or just family love or whatever. But this, falling right underneath the Two of Cups here, it feels like romantic love to me. So yay us, y'all. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know about you guys, but that would make me happy. I would love to have, and actually in my personal, I told you a personal version of this for myself right before I came on camera to do this. That actually showed up in my reading because I'm single, and that was kind of surprising. I said, okay, great, I'm all in. And lastly, okay, don't be afraid. Don't overthink this and go into your fears and start looking for trouble where there's not any, because this could be secrets and all that. And, you know, just quit it. Quit it. And I'm saying that for myself too. Don't do that. Don't overthink it. Just take what comes and make a decision about things one day at a time, you know? That's just the best advice I can give. Okay, I just wanted to see, Spirit, you got anything else for my Scorpios here? All right, they want me to get one or two from this deck. Okay. All right, anything else for my Scorpios, please, Spirit? Any last words for my Scorpios, please? Okay, money. Well, hold on, not that many, please. Couple more cards for my Scorpios, please, Spirit. What's this North Node going to bring? Anything else? Okay. Oops. Yep, it's just that repeating message. It's like this message is separate. When this comes, when we start getting our wishes fulfilled, and, oh, excuse me, sorry, I just hit my mic. And this love offer comes in, or this love or whatever happiness, love, whether that's family or job or whatever, but in this case it looks romantic to me, comes in. This is just reiterating that message. I mean, we're likely to have sleepless nights, the overthinking the heck out of it. And don't give up. Don't give up if this comes in, because you're giving up on yourself here. That just means this is like, I'm tired of fighting. I'm ready to put the wands down. And what I think this is saying is, well, not only don't give up on yourself, but don't give up on love. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a tough year in love for me. And I think this is just encouraging us not to give up. Don't be all jaded about love if you've had a bad experience recently. And let's just get back in that game and get back up on that horse, as they say. You know, just climb back up. Scorpios, that's what we do. Come on, we transform, we transcend, we turn into that phoenix, and we fly off into the sunset. So that's what we do best. All right, guys, that was just a quickie. I hope you got something positive out of this, and I wish you all blessings, many, many blessings. I hope this North Node is good to all of us. Looks like we got some good stuff coming in. All right, y'all take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.